Hi guys, it's now Mac here. We're in week 2 of uni and the lectures have finally started. And pretty much everyone's in isolation. It's going well. Welcome to the train wreck that is 2020. But before I just rant about school, I want to say that today I am drawing one of my OCs, Isabel, and I'm using a new technique that I saw in a Sarah Tepps video. I'm going to put that on screen so that you can find that because I don't know how it's spelled. And to be honest, I might just leave it down in the description. But basically, so I saw her do a couple of her drawings where you draw in grayscale and you do all the shading in grayscale and then you put colour on at the end using a soft light layer, which I did not realise was the layer that needed to be used. But I know this now, and so I gave that a go. I think I've done 2 pieces in this style, maybe 3, and I've not posted any of them yet. This will be the first one, there'll be a couple more. And to be honest, I think getting the colour balance doing this is very difficult, but I think I've also learned a lot about like putting shadows in and actually giving things more depth than I've been doing recently, and so I'm hoping to now take this and apply it to some new drawings, but where I do them in full colour from the beginning instead of doing grayscale and then changing my plans. So uni! If you don't know, I just started my first year at uni 2 weeks ago. I live in the UK, and so before I rant about how nightmarish the last week has been, I want to point out that I do think the UK uni system is brilliant, and I'm not, even if I complain a lot, it's not because I'm not very grateful for the opportunities that I have, it's just that it's been a bit hellish. All UK citizens, you know, we all have the right to, we can go to uni, we can get an education without crippling debt. It's brilliant. But oh my gosh, has this been one hell of a week. So I've been here for 2 weeks. The first week was what was supposed to be Freshers Week. Nothing really happened in that week because, you know, viruses. So, you know, it was nice and chill, and while a couple of people were in isolation, it was mostly good, it was all going well, you know, they gave me a bit of prep work to do, but not a lot. Then this week, lectures started. All the lectures are online, or all the lecture material is online, and while I have a timetable with slots in, nothing stops you from doing lecture work whenever you want to. But not having been in any kind of school or work system for 6 months, my motivation to actually do work when I know I should do it is non-existent anymore, which is really just not great. And on top of that, like, half my block is in lockdown. Not half my block, half the blocks in my hall are in lockdown, which is also not great. I went to brunch today, there were about 50 odd people there out of a hall of 230, and those were only the people who weren't in isolation. Now, to be fair, some people might not have come, some people might have been at home, some people have started moving home to try and avoid getting locked down, but it's still concerning. I think, do you remember back when this all started and people used to use the phrase, the new normal? And it used to be kind of annoying because, you know, it was like, this isn't normal, everybody can see this is clearly abnormal. But 6 months later, it kind of is normal. And I keep trying to tell myself, like, you know, you just gotta get a grip and get on with it because this is what is normal now, and it might revert back to what we were used to before this happened. But you don't know how long that's going to be. When this whole thing first started, you kind of figured by the time you got to uni, it would mostly have quieted down. And it's not. It's getting worse. Yay. But I think also, whilst this is the new normal and we are all having to kind of accept that this is how things are, that doesn't mean that we have to be constantly happy about it, constantly upbeat. And I think, me in particular, I've decided that I just need to give myself a bit of a break. Obviously I can't take a break from work, I've only just started my course and I really can't afford to be behind already. But I think it's important to remind yourself that, you know, you're allowed to go out and enjoy the things that are there that you can still do, whilst you can still do them. I know so many people at the minute who've gone into isolation within, you know, a week of arriving at uni because there's just so many cases around. And I think if you're not in isolation, you know, enjoy that fact, go on a walk, you know, have a look around the campus. It's raining at the minute, so I mean, I'm not doing that, I'm recording a video. But, you know, there are so many things that, you know, we can do that are still safe, and I think if you have that option, do that. Because at the minute in my hall, anyone with a positive test is not allowed to leave their room except to go to the bathroom. So, you know, it could be much, much worse. I think you'll need to remember that. I mean, from what I've heard, I am quite lucky. Most people I know are in isolation, and I'm not yet. And actually my parents are coming to visit me tomorrow to buy me some lunch, which will be really nice. But to all other uni students who are out there just kind of dying in the existence that is the current world, like, you know, things are going to get better, and I hope you guys are all taking care of yourselves. I don't know if there are any uni students even watching this video, but I assume most people watching me are at least in the UK, so you'll have a good idea of what's going on. But yeah, well, whatever year you're in, whatever, you know, school, work you're in, just, you know, look after yourselves, accept that, you know, things are gonna get tough, but, you know, we're all still here, and, you know, as long as you're still here, keep going, we'll get there. I'm really sorry, this video kind of turned out super serious, but I mean, I'm liking how this drawing's going. I was really proud of this one when it first came out. I think looking back, the colours don't quite balance right. It's a bit dusty on the skin tones, but I'm well proud of it, and I'm getting so back into this kind of comic series that I created now. So expect to see more drawings of this ilk. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. And if you've got any ideas for future videos you want me to do, please drop those down in the comments. I'm thinking of maybe doing a sketchbook video of some kind, if you want to see my sketchbook, but obviously if not, don't. But if that is something you'd like to see, please, like, you know, put that down. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Oh, and enjoy the rest of the video, by the way.
You